friends, welcome back to another episode of Two Idiot Girls. Woo! How you doing?
Good. I'm all right.
We went to a party last night, guys. I thought I'd be way more hungover today, but I feel great.
Yeah, I took 2 shots yesterday. Tell the fucking mayor.
Our friend Jordan, he's a devil. He's the most demonic person I've ever met. At every event we go to that he's at, he somehow lures me into his corner into taking a shot every single time.
I know the devil's real because Jordan exists.
And he's full of it.
No, Jordan's just really good at getting people to take shots.
He's just so convincing, and he's so funny that I'm not going to say no.
Like, literally yesterday, when he started walking over to us with the bottle, I was like, no, get away.
I was like, oh, God,
I was like,
please.
get away.
No.
And he laughs because he
knows that if he does come over there, even though I said get away from me, I'm still going to do the shot.
Even though I said no, I still end up taking one. And y'all know how I feel about liquor. I never drink anymore, really. If I do, it's like too little fun. I'm just a teenage girl drinks. Yeah. And that's it. Don't drink if you're a teenage girl. I did, but don't do that.
No, I did a shot yesterday and I almost threw up, which that has never happened to me before. Because I'm just such a cool girl.
That's never happened to you.
Not like that.
That's a lie.
No, not like how maybe I've gagged a little bit, but yesterday I literally threw up in my mouth. Like, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Because I tried to chase it with a White Claw, and then
you're stupid.
Carrie was there, and I told Carrie, Carrie's my best friend, guys. And I was looking at her and I went, what did I tell her? I go, did you watch me almost throw up? And she said, no, I'm all good, because you would have not want to have been my friend anymore.
When your friend gives you the ick.
Yeah.
Literally, I honestly,
dude, speaking of Carrie, Carrie works with our friends at Two Hot Takes too.
Love Carrie.
She told
Carrie's
me,
also my assistant.
Yeah. Carrie's very involved in our family.
She's very ingrained into our family.
She's many roles. She's my best friend. She's assistant. She works on Morgan's show. She does this.
She wears many hats.
But she told me that when she went on tour with Two Hot Takes, that they were in, like, I think Nashville or something. Mm-hmm. And one of the girls was like, there was a fan or something.
That's her neck of the woods.
Not Nashville, but
I know she's from
that side of that country.
I know she's from North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying it's that her neck of the woods.
She said also. Carrie said she liked the idea of you. I was like, well, I may need to rethink our friendship.
Not everyone's perfect, all right.
But she said
hanging out with having white friends does have its faults sometimes. Okay.
But she said that she was talking to these fans like at the show, and they were like, "And what's your name?" She's like, "Carrie," and they go, "Oh," and they're like, "Do you work on Two Hot Takes?" And then she was like, "Yeah." And then she goes, "I also work with Drew." Like, oh, they were saying, "How did you get involved with Two Hot Takes?" She goes, "Oh, my friends, Dason and Drew helped me." They were like, "Oh, you're the Carrie that they talk about Two Idiot Girls?" And she was like, "Oh, they talk." And then she's like, "Do you guys talk about me on there?" I was like, "No."
Well, I don't know, talk shit, I guess. Yeah. But
I mean, I won't tell you what episode those are in, but no, I don't.
I mean, if I speak poorly about you, have I spoken poorly about you? Sure.
Yeah, everyone has. But I thought that was funny because they were like,
Carrie
two idiot girls
feeling exposed. She's like,
I'm like, well, you're the only white Carrie I know, so yeah, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, Carrie and Alex, those are our resident white girls.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What more does a girl need? Well, and Brittany, right?
Yeah, but Brittany, she's a weirdo.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Okay.
Like, she's a different kind of white girl. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel that. Yeah.
She is our white girl. Don't get me wrong.
Because you know why? Because she knows what Willoughby Adams. That's the only reason she gets an immediate pass.
Brittany is someone that truly matches our freak.
Yeah.
Like, on a level that none of you bitches can understand.
I feel that.
But Carrie and Alex are both our other resident white girls too. Mm-hmm. We got a few in-house. All right. We got a few in-house.
A few on the roster.
Yeah, we got a few on the roster right now.
Phil's one. Phil's our white girl of the month.
He's another white girl.
How have you been? What have you been up to? Update the people. Man, where haven't you been? Every day Drew works, I also have to work, so it feels like
Drew's been working
like
every
dog day and night.
Drew's been working every goddamn day, like every fucking day of every minute of every hour.
Yeah.
I mean, been good, just working.
There's a big hair on your hair microphone.
Oh, not a tuna hair.
No,
me hair.
That's your hair from your pubes.
You fucking swear. If my pubes were that long, that would be crazy.
I'm scared.
I should join a circus. Is that where
the bearded woman, but it's just your pubes.
For real. What was I gonna say? Chat, I do have wait, chat. I have hyperfixation snacks to update you on. We've circulated back to hot and spicy Cheez-Its. Sorry to say, we are reworking them into the rotation. That being said,
I don't like those.
I've had to retire hot chips officially.
Yeah, guys, we can't do hot Cheetos anymore.
I am truly devastated.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Please respect my privacy at this time. It doesn't,
like we've talked about it before, but it doesn't even give me diarrhea. It just hurts my stomach.
It's both for me.
Oh, okay.
When I eat them, it
is
feels
this with
like
the jalapeno chips too, or is it just like you're talking about the red? So red.
It's the red dye.
Red dye 40.
Red dye 40. I know. Yeah. All right. You guys got me. Yeah. It's fucking bad for you. I know.
So just hot Cheetos.
You know how in Elemental what?
I should get hot fries just to make sure those are also included.
All of them are. I've tried every variation you could possibly think of. I thought switching to hot popcorn would fix it. It made it worse.
That's gross.
I've tried hot popcorn. I've tried hot Funyuns. I've tried every hot chip you could possibly think of.
Have you ever had the hot sour cream, like cheddar and sour cream Ruffles? Yeah. Those are so good. But those are too hot. They're delicious. And yeah, they made my breath smell like ass. Yeah. And yeah, they hurt my stomach, gave me diarrhea. Yeah, all of them. Every single hot chip you could possibly think of. It's like a hot chip, not a spicy one. No, the red. It's the red. Yeah. And guys, Takis are gross. I'm sorry. I just can't.
I love Takis. Can't eat those either.
Can you do the Trader Joe's versions?
No.
Damn.
Well, actually, that's
not
true.
What about the chicharrones?
I could eat the Trader Joe's versions, like
of the Takis, yeah.
But they don't give me diarrhea really, but they do hurt my stomach.
Okay.
Still, it's not as bad, but it is still bad. That's why I'm like, this is truly devastating.
Those are so spicy that I can't enjoy them, and it makes me mad. And then I'm going between just one bite,
guys.
Wait, but would the chicharrones do that too? The vegan ones?
No.
But
I told you, it's
they're gone.
It's that red fucking powder, dude. It's the red dye 40. Yeah, I know. Okay, I fucking know.
I feel that.
It's bad. It's truly devastating. Like, the Santa Ana in me is truly, she's dead inside. You know what I'm saying? It's horrifying. Anyways, so that is I'm back. We're circulating back hot and spicy Cheez-Its. Next on the list. Alex, one of our resident white girls,
yes,
she introduced me to this ramen. That's from
it's like a sweet and spicy.
Yeah, it's from the Korean market.
Is it a kimchi flavor?
No,
it's just sweet and spicy, right?
Yeah, it's like it says hot and spicy on it, but like
we say sweet
but it is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I eat one of those a day easily. Like easily. They cook them in 3 minutes. It's just like saimingi, like maruchan, whatever you guys call it, cup noodle. It's like that, but better because it has like a better seasoning.
I just wish it had like 14 more pounds of noodles in there. That's it.
I literally told Billy that. I was like, I need way more, but like it's delicious.
Not enough nude.
They are so good. I'll eat them for breakfast. I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. But anyways, that is currently serving my unquenchable thirst for spicy snacks. Those ramens I just re-upped. I got 10 in the fucking pantry. Damn. Stacked up.
You gotta send me the link on where you're buying them.
Jason likes them too.
Yeah, because they're not. Because you guys know I can't do spicy stuff because it hurts.
They
my mouth.
Are spicy, but
it's
not,
like that's why I keep saying sweet because it's like a sweet. It's also spicy.
Sweet. Yeah.
Like I want to try those bulldog ramen so bad, but I know they're gonna give me not only choro, but I also know that I take one bite and I can't enjoy it.
I've tried one of them. The really really hot ones. I just like
the black packet or the pink one. You've done both.
Yeah, no, I've done the black one. I have the pink ones. I haven't tried them yet.
They scare me.
I tried the black one, but I didn't put nearly as much in there. I just put a little because I was nervous.
When I see that the sauce is liquid, like that you have to squeeze in, I know it's gonna be too spicy.
And they're yummy. Like, don't get me wrong,
powder.
They are good, but like, it's like, damn, are you walking a razor thin line when you're squirting that shit in there? Like
eating hot lava.
And I can handle really, really spicy shit. Like I love spicy shit, which is why I'm devastated about the chips.
Yeah.
The hot chips, dude. Clearly there's holes in my intestines.
Well, what I do
from the years of eating those. But
my dad was like, you can literally light these like a match and it'll last you through a nighttime.
And I'll do it after I
don't care.
And you know what's funny is I won't need that because they're all gonna be gone because I'm gonna have eaten them.
Oh, but I was gonna say
I don't need a fucking a match.
What I'll do is I'll take a month off, have the mini bags of hot Cheetos, just one.
It doesn't matter. I've tried that too.
You're done.
Even I had a handful.
I had hanging them up.
I had a handful, and the next day I was literally keeled over like I had fucking polio, dude.
Incapacitated.
Yeah, I was literally like, oh, why did I eat that?
It's awful.
It's fucking horrible.
And then I'll be like, oh, let me try one more time. I'll do that all the
It's gotten to the point now, like when we were leaving Hawaii and we were in the convenience store, like just buying a little snack.
Sure.
I was like, maybe I'll get these. And they're like hot chips, but they were a different kind. And Billy was like, no, don't.
On the plane?
No. In the little like store.
No, I'm saying to eat those on the plane.
That's what he said. Yeah. He was like, you're going to eat this on the plane? Like, that's going to be awful.
Stuck there for 5 hours. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then I like, Billy literally is like, no. And even though I'm like, maybe you can get me a hot chip. He goes, okay. And he never buys me a hot chip. He'll buy me like a jalapeno chip or something. Because it's like, it's still something, but it's not the same.
I was just telling...
He has to help me because I have an addiction to hot chips.
I was just telling Carrie about when he bought me an airport soda, and I was like, I've never had soda in the airport.
I know.
And then I told her, now he goes,
shelter dog.
Airport soda, and I go, I already had one in the lounge. Nice try. I don't need another. What was I gonna say? I don't really have hyperfixation snacks. Wait, my family's kind of on. Do you guys like Chomps, the beef sticks? The meat sticks.
They're really good.
The meat grows are really good on them, guys. That's what the experts are saying. Meat grows are good.
They're just a nice little snack, honestly.
Well, I just been on a big protein kick because they make me more full now that I'm eating meat. I try to focus on eating stuff like that because
dude,
everything hurts my stomach. But
feel that.
Also the Bear Bells cookies and cream,
Trader Joe's
protein bars.
Yeah, I went
through. You can
get
get a pack of 4 for like $12 if you want to waste your money at Target like I did.
No, they're way cheaper at Trader Joe's.
No, Trader Joe's, you could buy them in singles. So what I did is I bought one of every flavor to see which one I liked best.
Yeah.
And Billy was right, cookies and cream is the best one.
That's my favorite one too.
I also got protein Pop-Tarts. Those are gross. Don't buy them. I have 8 of them and I have to finish.
Dude, I watched a video.
They taste like, you ever watch like slime videos? First of all, guys, I said, who can send me slime links? All the links everyone sent me, I have to be on a waiting list. I want to buy slime now. Don't send me those. Anyways,
just make your own.
No, but I want the slime where it has slime and then there's little toppings you put on. So like you buy a pizza like themed one and then they have a little foam pizza that you can squish into the slime. And then once you like, you know, really mix it all together, then it changes the color. But those little foam pizzas, that's what the protein Pop-Tarts taste like.
What are you talking about?
The little fake little accessories they put on
Literally,
your slime.
what are you even talking about, bro?
Slime.
Literally, what are you even talking about? Oh, you should just make your own though to
That's
get
what
started.
I'm saying, but because today I tell you that these little girls came to my front door to tell me they were selling slime. No. And then I said, how much is it? And they said $1. So I gave them $6 because I thought they were gonna give me 6 slimes, and they just gave me 1 and left.
Damn, they said thanks for the tip, sucker.
And they left. I went,
not you getting hustled by the local slime sellers.
The slime was in a Ziploc and it had written on it in like a Crayola marker, slime $5. I'm like, why'd you say it was 1? Well, give me back my change. And they left.
That was a tip.
And then I was scared because
delivery fee.
You know, little kids are kind of gross. So I was like, gotta throw the slime away. I don't know what this is from.
Damn, you spent $6 and then got scared and wouldn't even open it?
Yep.
You're a dumbass.
I'm just helping out the local economy.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm just a regular citizen helping a small business.
Oh, so it's bad that I'm supporting women's small businesses?
Young women's small owned.
Yeah, I'm supporting young female entrepreneurs, and I'm a bad person for that?
Oh, okay. All of a sudden I'm not allowed to support female-owned businesses? During Pride Month? That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, all of a sudden, huh? When did we become such a police state?
I started House of the Dragon. I'm on episode 3.
The
new season starts today when we're watching when we're filming this. And Mommy was telling me, "Oh, Daddy's for sure gonna want to watch the premiere." And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna wear my headphones because I can't watch. How am I gonna watch 8 episodes today before tonight?"
I don't know. Maybe you should just try locking in.
Too much work ahead of me.
But
it's really good.
Love that fucking show.
And yeah, Emma Darcy. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. You would too.
I know you're all curious. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course I would. I would, yeah. I don't have any other.
I love them.
What other hyperfixations do you have right now? All right, friends, we're going to take a quick little break, and this is with HelloFresh. So with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. So you can wake up your taste buds and get summer ready with balanced fit and wholesome recipes chock full of fresh produce and under 650 calories per serving. Savor the taste of summer with fresh seasonal produce picked at peak ripeness and delivered straight from the farm to your door in less than a week. So I have talked about HelloFresh 800 million times in here because it's so fun and easy and it really takes all the thinking out of cooking, which is the worst part of cooking. And then I get to eat stuff at home because when I eat at home and I cook at home, not only do I feel really good about myself and think I'm better than everyone because I am when I eat at home, but I just like my stomach doesn't hurt because I'm cooking it. Because I don't know about you, but I get scared when other people make my food. So I love HelloFresh because sometimes when I invite my family over for dinner, it'll have enough like pre-portioned ingredients so I can make everyone dinner, and then I feel really fancy and super cool, and it's just really fun. And it also is a really great break for my mental health to focus on something like that isn't anxiety driven, because there's no anxiety in it because they pick everything for you. Everything's measured. I don't have to be like, what's a teaspoon? It does it for me. You know what I mean? So all of you can go to hellofresh.com/2idiotgirlsapps for free appetizers for life. One thing about me, I love an appetizer. One appetizer item per box with subscription is active. That's free appetizers for life at hellofresh.com/2idiotgirls. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Now back to the episode.
Currently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what the fuck Sabrina Carpenter put in that song.
It's even Espresso came on the other day and I was like, this song too. This
yeah,
song too.
I liked Espresso. Don't get me wrong.
I fear this album may be a bop.
Something about that.
I fear it may
that
be good.
Please. There is like truly like there is something in that song. I don't know. There's like you know like
they would SpongeBob when he gets that little earworm or whatever, the one that has the song in his head.
You know, like they would say like back in the day, like if you played Beatles records backwards, it sounds like the devil.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about that track. Like it's speaking to something.
It's enticing me.
It's speaking to the parasites that live within me. I can't stop.
The music video of that one fucking benoodles too.
And they're such a hot couple. Like they're really cute together.
Yeah, we said they were. He was being cringy, not her. Him. And that's fine.
And you know what? He is. And I
He
stand.
is.
Hey, listen, I stand by what the fuck I said. It is still big cringe energy to me personally. But am I gonna prey on their downfall? Of course I'm not. But I will say this. I did use a little, I made a little like TikTok to that little clip in her song, like the motherfucker part. And then I started getting comments that were like, oh girl, he's for sure gonna embarrass her. Talking about Barry Keoghan and Sabrina Carpenter.
No way.
And well, I don't give a fuck. Like, like to be quite honest,
tell her that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, like, hey, me personally, I don't care. Like, I don't care about like what's going on in their personal lives. Is my point. Like, because it's none of my goddamn business, right? What I am here to do though is snort that fucking song like a line, bitch. Like the way that shit is sitting up here, like it's on a loop, like. And I have a problem where, like, when I hyperfixate on a song, I have to listen to it 300,000 times a day until I can no longer listen to it.
Yeah, dude. She did that with that Hosier song.
Of what? Which one?
The sweet one, the coffee one.
I kind of did it with that one, yeah, but I wasn't as hyperfixated on that.
She did that with Red Wine Supernova.
Yeah. Well, that one I'm not sick of it yet.
No.
So she's still. I'm working on her.
And she did it with that
Hot
song.
to Go moved into the first place. To be honest,
you know what? I think My Kink Is Karma might be one of her best songs.
That's a fucking great one.
It's so good.
Naked in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, dude. My end of the year Spotify Wrapped is gonna have the only straight person that's gonna be in there is
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna be gay.
Well, like, I think you'll have a lot of Olivia Rodrigo in there for sure.
Oh, true.
Because I was just scared of my guitar. She was like every day putting that song on.
True.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I love Olivia Rodrigo's music. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Oh, so we all just hate love and laughter and fun. We hate teenage girls.
All of a sudden, that's against the law.
All of a sudden, we hate when girls are girls. Okay, sure. Oh, also, I saw a lot of people talking about the video that I made, or not video. I didn't even make a video about it. When that girl was like making fun of my laugh, like she was saying like I'm an awful, like the way I laugh is so fucking awful and shit. And I put it in I got so many people stitched that girl's video, which I didn't know. I just started getting tagged in them, and she deleted her whole account. Like either that or blocked every single person on the internet. But like people were like, her shit's gone now. And to that I say this: if you don't want me to see it, don't talk shit on me. And I don't mean don't tag me, because that bitch didn't tag me. But I promise you this, it always comes back to me. Like, if you're going to talk shit on me and you think I'm never going to see that shit, I promise you I do. I always fucking do. Whether or not I react to it or put it in my stories or anything depends on the day. But that one I just found so funny.
Even, like, when you do get fucked up videos, like the one about your book that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
And she didn't tag me.
No, she did
tag you. She did tag me. but she thought I was never gonna see it. That's my point. Like, that's literally my point. Is like, if you do, a lot of times what's ironic is like when people do tag me, they think I'm not gonna see it, and when they don't tag me, they think I'm not gonna see it. So like, regardless, like, you could never use a hashtag. You could use no hashtags that have my name in it. You could like blank out my name. You could do it. It will always come back to me. I promise. Someone will find it and send it to me. I promise.
Yeah, because whether
Always.
it's a fan that sends it or somehow me and Alex tend to find stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and not even because we're looking. It's just.
You know what's funny is Alex is the one who sent me that.
Yeah.
Someone always finds it. You know what's funny is someone found something about me on someone's fucking Patreon. They don't even have a TikTok.
Oh.
And they recorded it and they DM'd it to me and they emailed it to me. I promise you this. I got sleepers everywhere, bitch. I have sleeper soldiers embedded in every single fucking place that you could possibly think of.
Stupid.
Someone will find it and they will send it to me.
It's like in Spy Kids, you know, they're like putting like chips in like all those kids' heads to like brainwash them. That's you. It's just you.
If you don't want me to see it, don't make it at all. That's just me being honest. Yeah. I'm not saying don't tag me. You could never tag me. You could block me on everything and tag me, which has happened.
And still I rise. And
still every tongue that rises against me shall fall. That's one of my manifestations.
That's one of my incantations I repeat every day.
Every tongue that rises against me shall fall. They will see a fiery death. I promise you that. True. Metaphorically, not literally.
Not literally.
No, I mean like in the terms of like the court of public opinion.
I just think like you're a bitch. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you tagged me. I'm supposed to see it.
That's why I was like, you fucking coward. You know how many times I've made videos about men and they're like, why would you ever make this about me? I'm a small creator. I don't give a fuck. What part of that is confusing? Well, I don't fucking care.
You posted your video. What do you mean?
Well, why would you tag me if you didn't want me to see it?
Even if it's not a video about you, you posted something awful on the internet. No one's allowed to say anything about you.
Well,
be serious.
It's like, well, I'm not allowed to talk badly about you. Of course you are.
If someone because people have made me videos about me, or actually they haven't. You guys don't make me videos about me. Actually, do it because I want to laugh.
If you do it.
Okay, you guys,
I'll see that too.
I make this joke all the time. And I'm like, I try to be the voice of reason when people are being ridiculous in public to me, like that guy that was being a bitch to me at the TikTok in the Mix festival.
Oh yeah,
and he was being rude to me and Alex.
Yeah,
and then I'm trying to be the one going, dude, come on, and he was being a dick. I go, and then this is what I say. Okay, then you're gonna have to talk to my sister, or worse, my mom, or worse, both. So
that's
now what?
That's really up to you.
Now what?
And that's why I was saying,
and you're lucky because when I get mad, it's too much. So
it literally reminds me of like, I don't remember what comedian it was. Fuck. No, maybe it wasn't even. Maybe it was in a movie. I don't even remember. But in my head, I have this saying when they're like, he's like, it's like they go, I'm gonna do that. That's what's gonna happen next.
So what's gonna happen next is
like you determine if we're gonna be in the paper tomorrow. That's me to you. Like it's not a fact of whether or not I'm going to see it.
What is that from?
I don't know.
That seems like something like Vince Vaughn would say.
I don't know. He's
or
like,
something like that.
You decide if we're going to be in the paper tomorrow. That's how I feel about that. It's not whether or not I'll see it, because I always will.
Yeah.
It's whether or not that is worth. You have to really, genuinely, I'm being serious, calculate the risk before you do that shit. Like, has it ever worked out for any man who's talked shit on me for no goddamn reason? Has that ever worked out for anybody?
Oh, brother. That's what I say. Jeez.
Yeah, like I'm going to fuck someone up today who pushed me just a little too far.
Oh, but I was saying, like, if you tag me, like, didn't you want me to see it?
You would think, yeah.
I like when I tag people, like I'll be literal. I want them to see it.
Yeah.
Me when I at the WNBA, yeah, I want you to see it.
Yeah.
I want you to see it.
No, actually, that's the first thing I would like.
So see, when I said your name at the beginning, I wanted you to see it. Yeah, I did.
Well, my thing is too, they're like, oh, well, I can't post videos criticizing you. Of course you can.
Okay, yeah.
No, you absolutely can.
I never said you could. Yeah.
You absolutely can. Just make peace with what happens after I see it.
Which means I can also post stuff like that.
Make peace with what happens after I see it. That includes if it fucks you up so bad you delete everything. Not my fucking problem. Hey, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. That's why when that girl did that shit, she was being so racist towards me, first of all. So fucking racist. So fucking pointed. And then that's why I posted it, because the funniest part was I saw the first one. I was like, girl, what the fuck? Like, this is some fucking bullshit. Like, this is just, you just hate my life. Oh, what a fucking hot take.
You guys.
How fucking,
never
heard that one before.
I don't agree with the men she saw.
That was funny. I can't, honestly, it disappoints me. I have to say this, but I do not support the incels that hate her. I'm not gonna entertain fucked up comments about her looks, because that's all that was in there. Oh, it's crazy how that works when you like repeat the same shit that bigots say. You find it odd when bigots find community with you. They're like, hey, I'm also racist. Yeah. Oh my God.
It's so great to see myself represented in media.
Oh my God.
I also hate her for being brown.
I also hate that fucking buffalo back bitch. Yeah. I also fucking hate her. How could you say that? And you know what's funny is that's not what she was doing in the beginning.
No, I think
she was laughing. She was fucking kikiing and laughing with all these people talking shit on my looks. She's like,
I'm not going to laugh at people making fun of your looks. What do you think making fun of your laugh is?
Well, that's different. And then she said my shit was so it's distracting from the real message. Hey, bitch, if you can't understand that misogyny's bad because there's a little too much laughter in there, maybe you got another problem going on, girl. So you're not a very good multitasker? Okay. Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It was such a corn. It was honestly, you guys.
It was corny.
It was corny. Fucking cornball.
Cornball. Literally, we were texting Teffy about something once, but we were talking.
That meme she sent,
and then she just sent a picture, and it was corn in the shape of a ball. That's all she sent. And that's why sometimes when I respond to shit like that, they're like, I hate when they say. I don't hate it. I just find it funny when they say, "You're so mad." Am I?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't act like this when I'm mad.
No, me neither.
You know what's funny is none of y'all have ever seen me mad.
No. Any of us.
And if I were to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't want to see that if I were you.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
And that's not a joke. That's not a joke.
No, you guys, my uncle used to say like, well, and we'll like wrap with this right here, but like my uncle used to say like, Drew, when she's like arguing with someone, he said, it's a dance. Like, she makes you think you're going to win. He said, like a snake, like circling you. Mm-hmm. And you think you're winning and you're not.
Yeah, it's all part of
slowly killing you.
It's truly all part of the game for me. So that's why I was like, you guys have never seen me mad. I even said that in the interview I did the other day. I was telling them when we talked about anger.
I wish you could tell them what you were being interviewed for. That girl would be so mad.
God, you're gonna freak out when you hear about that one.
You would be so mad. You guys, we went axe throwing. Sorry, finish your story and then I'll say that.
Oh yeah. Basically, they asked me about anger and everything, and I was like, my anger has refined over the years. I would say it's a lot more efficient now than it used to be. I used to be a real spray the crowd kind of angry. Now it's much more pointed in the sense that like I don't let as many things get me to that point like I used to when I was a kid. And when I was talking about it, I was saying like I said my TikTok honestly is not even a good example of anger because I'm never angry.
No.
And I was telling them when I make my videos, like when I'm laughing and shit, I like this sounds insane, but like I'm making myself laugh.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, damn, that was so funny. I just said the joke. Like I just came up with it.
I killed that one.
And Billy literally told me the other day, he goes, sometimes when I watch your stuff, I could tell that you were like really making yourself laugh. Like I was like genuinely laughing.
Like
really
you're
hard.
Already laughing. You could tell you're already laughing before you even say it.
Like you can tell, like see the my fucking pupils get dilated because I
have dimes,
because I have a really great one locked and loaded up here. So I'm like my audience has like literally never seen me angry because I'm having a blast when I'm doing it. That's the difference between me and all the people who hate me. Mm-hmm. They're like actually mad, that's a bummer for you.
Yeah.
Man, I ruined your day that much. You must not have anything going on.
Well, yeah, that's what I think about that thing we were talking about earlier today. Well, there's no way this person has a job.
You just don't. But there's no way.
I think they do have a job because there's way more yesterday than there were on the weekend than there were during the week. So I think they do.
There's no way, dude.
Part-time something.
Some of you need to look into getting a job or get a hobby or some shit.
Something.
Find love. I don't know.
Oh God, what do I know about that? Oh, we went axe throwing. It was really fun.
It was. I'm very good at axe throwing.
I was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then next day, my arm was sore. I'll be honest, it was.
I love axe throwing. Axe throwing is fucking fun. It's a blast.
Okay, you guys. So
chat. Can we be honest for a sec? We forgot about the prompt. That's on us. Okay. We take that.
So
all right.
we did an advice-based episode on our Patreon. So we're just pulling questions from there that we didn't answer.
Yeah. So y'all love advice episodes. That's what we'll do today. Chat. I'm sorry.
Chat. If you guys have good topic ideas, go ahead and write them down below, chat.
Yeah. Chat. Go ahead and let us know. And also, chat, do you forgive us?
Chat, if you don't, you're banned.
And chat, be careful what you answer to that question.
Because I will get mad.
Because I don't want to have to get angry.
Because chat, you can't be mean to me because it's Pride Month. Everyone knows this. Everyone has to be nice to me. I'm going to be so sad when Pride Month is done. I've had such a fun Pride Month. Even though I think I'm done with Pride events, which I'm actually really excited about. I want to be at home and do nothing. Be gay and be alone.
It has been a really great month.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super fun. Okay. Okay, this first one is from Michaela. She said, I'm 26 and in my quarter life crisis with my career and life in general. I graduated college in 2020 and I've been stuck ever since because of the pandemic and etc. Have you both experienced a quarter life crisis in your mid-20s? If so, any advice on how to overcome or manage? I'm currently in therapy, woohoo, woo, but would love to hear your anecdotal wisdom. Thank you in advance. Love you both and I can't wait to see you in LA.
Okay, period. I'll see you in LA.
Yeah.
Absolutely I did. I got fucking fired. Right before I turned 25.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I was 20. No, I was right before I turned 25, I think. I was like 23, 24. Yeah, because how old am I now? 28 now. Yeah, so 2020.
Yeah, you got fired 4 years ago.
Yeah, literally. I was like hired when I was 23, fired when I was 24.
Oh. I feel like I thought I was having a quarter life crisis all of my 20s, and then when I was about to turn 28, I went through like the biggest thing ever. Yeah. Which is my breakup. So, yeah, I have. What did I do?
Honestly,
well,
like
going to therapy was huge because I didn't start going to therapy until my breakup, and I wished I had been in therapy the whole time. That would have been so helpful.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
I didn't start going until I started doing this for a living. I mean, yeah, it's natural. It's natural to go through a quarter life crisis. That's why there's a fucking term for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think my biggest thing I always think about is I just turned 30, right? Like, you have so much more time than you think you do. Like, then like it feels like you're wasting time, like not doing what you want or living like to your full potential, but you have so much time ahead of you. Like, it's unreal.
Yeah, you really overestimate how young you really are when you're in your early 20s.
I don't know why. Yeah,
you think you're so old and life is passing you so fast, and like
I feel like we've talked about Friends before. Like in Friends, like they're in their 30s, aren't they?
Not in the beginning.
Oh, really?
No, they do it for 10 years. So in the beginning, they're like in their early 20s.
Oh, okay.
And then when they finish the show, they're in their 30s.
Yeah.
So and they were all that age. I think only one of them wasn't. Like, he was a little bit older.
I can't remember.
I think it might have been Ross or something. Yeah. But he was like he was already in his mid to late 20s when they started. So he was like late 30s.
I'm talking about the show. I thought they were all 30 when they start the show. They're not. Are they like 25?
They're around 25. Some of them are younger than that.
Oh, okay.
But one of them, I think it's one of the guys, he's like oldest.
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
But they go 10 years, and then based off the timeline, they all basically leave the show when they're in their early 30s.
All that to say, are they not their best versions at the very end of the show when they're in their 30s? Have you ever watched like Insecure? Like she's in her 30s. Like, but by the end of it, like there's so many examples of that, and you think like, oh my gosh, they're the same age as me. They're not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And what's ironic is I'm pretty sure I know for a fact I've said this on the show, but when I was working at the NFL, I remember one of the last conversations I had with a coworker I actually really enjoyed. She and I were talking, and she's in her early 40s and I was 23. Yeah. And when we were talking about life, and we were talking about career and all that stuff, and she was like, how old are you again? Because I was telling her, I just feel like I'm losing time. I feel like I need to like do this. Like, I was just kind of telling her how I was feeling at the time about work. And then she's like, how old are you again? And I was like, I'm 23. And she goes, oh my God, you're so young. Mm-hmm. And then she told me, she goes, can I tell you something? Like, I was so afraid of turning 30 when I was in my 20s because I was like, oh my God, I'm so old. She goes, my 30s were the best time of my life. If I could have picked any time to go back to, I would have picked my 30s. And she goes, never my fucking 20s. Because in your 20s, you don't know anything. Like, you're literally figuring it out. And that is a natural part of your 20s. Like, it feels like everybody has everything figured out. Everybody knows who they are. Everybody knows what they want. Everybody knows what they're doing.
I know, and I'm so different from when I was 20 to how I'm now at 30.
Oh my God, dude! Person. Like, just the way I cherish getting older. Like, I am grateful to get older every year. First of all, just feeling grateful in general to be alive and live another year. But past that, I'm grateful that I'm no longer in those stages of my life. Like, this is a funny story related to that, which is like, one time Billy's brother called us and he was asking us for advice on how to make something. And Billy goes, "What are you making?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm making a dish for this party I'm going to." Mind you, he is 23. And so Billy goes, "What fucking party are you going to where you have to bring a dish?"
When I was 23, I bring a 30 rack of beer. And that's
yeah, that's right. That's what we were laughing about because he's like, "What fucking party are you going to?"
He's like, "Should I add fresh chives or dried?" Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm bringing poached rubies like with me to the party." Like, obviously I wasn't doing that shit when I was in my early 20s.
No way, bro.
But like, we were talking about how grateful we are to no longer be in that stage of our life, because like, even like your friend circle is more solidified. You have people in your life that are established, have money, like have
I feel like our friends,
purpose.
we all have the same thing where I'm like, if we're having a party, it's not a party, it's a game night, and then
it's a hangout.
Like, I'm not expected to drink. I'm not expected to like bring like you said, like the fucking big side dish. Like, I would if you asked me to.
Yeah.
But
if we do, it's like fun because it's like a movie night.
But
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
We just watch movies and we don't do any. Like, that's like my type of friend group. Like, when I think about what I used to do when I was like 22 at a party, I can't act like that anymore.
No,
it's too much. It's
way.
exhausting.
Well, that's like, even when I was on Caleb's show, I was like, well, if not, like, we were talking about the end of the world, well, like, then we just party till we die.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, well, party till I die is really just go to restaurants with my friends until I die." That's kind of like my vibe, which is true. Like, it's just like when you're older and you the older you get, if you're lucky enough to get older in the first place, you become more established. Like, you've learned more about yourself. You learn more about what you want, who you want to be, how you want to be perceived. Like, with time comes wisdom, I fucking promise. Like, it may feel like the end of the world right now, but this is just like where you're at currently. Doesn't mean you're going to be there forever. So just give yourself grace and patience.
And like, no pressure. There should be no pressure.
Like 25 is so young. Like, you are so fucking young. Like, I promise.
She's 26. So
25, 26, I don't give a fuck.
I know, but
it's
I was
all
also
the
going
same.
to say, you know what happens at 27?
Saturn Return.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think...
Be aware.
I think Quarter Life Crisis and Saturn Return, I honestly think that little window, it could happen anywhere in there. Because mine...
people were like, oh, your Saturn Returns in 30. Well, mine was 20, but when I turned 28, 27, right there.
Mine was 23.
Yeah.
So, like, 23, 24, I think, like, that little range, that's where it happens. And it's like... It feels like the end of the world, and it feels like you're behind. I promise you're not. I promise you're not.
Because what are you, 28?
Yeah, gonna be 29.
I feel like you're going through your Saturn return right now, but it isn't always awful. Do you know what I mean?
No, I went through mine.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like,
Girl, I went through mine.
I feel like it's happening right now too.
I just think there's a huge shift happening in general right now.
What was that shift?
What was that shift? I honestly think, though, my Saturn return was literally me getting fired because I have truly never felt so lost in my life.
100%. I feel that.
And unsure. So, like, you're in good company, I promise.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else in that stage of their life feels the same. It's ironic because everybody feels like it's only happening to them. But that's because we just don't want to be honest about how we all feel. You know what I'm saying? So, you'll be okay, I promise. Just give yourself time and patience.
This next one's from Kimberly. She wrote, how do you get motivated for the gym if you're in a funk? I wrote in last time about the new gym and I started going, woohoo! Woo! Because she's locked in, that's why.
Nice.
Do you have any tips on getting motivated if you're running in a funk? P.S. My goddaughter is 3 and she's gotten her very first bit from the show because I watch it so much. So she started asking me, how you doing? And I say, good, but just like you guys, because that's what makes it funny.
That's so cute.
That's super cute.
That's so fucking cute. I love that.
How to get motivated for the gym?
Honestly, cute outfits.
Oh my god, Drew.
A cute set.
A cute set. Accessories.
Yeah.
You get new scrunchies.
I got
shoes.
really into workout headbands.
Yeah.
Y'all have seen me in the headbands. Y'all say they look so cute. You're goddamn right they do.
Yeah, I get asked all the time matching sets. The matching sets is such a game changer.
A cute outfit, I'm telling you right now, makes a huge difference. Also, a nice pair of headphones, like noise canceling headphones, if you can, or just a nice solid pair. I honestly thought I would do earbuds, like AirPods or whatever. I thought I would do those forever,
like
but
the over the ears.
The over the ears in the gym,
game
primo.
Changer. But if you're in a funk, if I'm in a funk, but I'm like, but I just bought that new cute workout set from Target.
Well, that's why I said headphones, because when you have a nice pair, you can listen to like your favorite music or like your favorite TikToks or like something like that. You could watch TikTok or something, like go on a cardio machine, just watch TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. If I don't want to lift, which is like I never want to lift, I will go to the gym which I never go to the gym, and I'll just do cardio.
Yeah, you could do cardio and then watch something that you love and have a nice pair of headphones.
Yeah.
And then it feels like a fun little like I'm going to go be an iPad baby, but I'll just like take myself somewhere else to do it. So that's a nice little motivation. But a cute set. When I started buying like workout outfits that weren't like my like 12th grade soccer shorts and like my big t-shirts,
my Sophie shorts.
Yeah, like the shit I used to wear to the gym compared to what I wear now, like it has completely changed how I enjoy going, because I'm like, I look so cute in this outfit.
Yeah.
Like that's always fun. Also, you can never underestimate a good buddy. You're like, hey, you want to go, or you could switch up your routine and not always go to the gym. You could go for a walk.
Yeah.
You go for a walk. You could go like on a bike ride if you have a bike ride, or a scooter, or you could drive to like a park or the beach and go for a walk.
Yeah.
Movement is movement.
I feel like when I'm in a funk, which I've been in a funk, I feel like the last like 2 weeks, but I've been trying to work. I still work out. I think about how it's gonna make me feel better, like in the way that like I know I'm gonna go to sleep really fast. That's what I think. Oh man, the sleep I'd have tonight if I just, and I'll be like, I just have to work out for 20 minutes and that's good.
You know what also helps me too? Sometimes when I have things around my house that I know I have to do, like I'm like, oh, I really have to clean my closet, and then I'm like, well, I could clean my closet, or I could go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like I like use it as in place of something else I'm supposed to do, because then at least one of those things gets done.
What do I want to do less? The closet, so I'd rather go to the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true, because my closet looks like
sometimes I just reverse psychology myself like that. Yeah. That works for me.
Whatever you do, do not go to the gym. That's your do not touch my lipstick. Okay, this next one's from another Kimberly. She said, I really want to get into podcasting. What sort of things are good for those that are trying to get introduced to podcasting? What's a good starter mic? How do you all come up with ideas? Or are you just that amazing? We're just that like, naturally talented.
Am I just that hilarious? Yeah, obviously.
And then any creative things you do to get your podcasting juices going. Thank you. Mics. I mean, anything you Google when they have starter whatever, just get that. Like we started with Yeti mics. I think these are by Shure. These are expensive though. So yeah. But starter mic, I'd say a Yeti one. We liked those.
Yeah,
ones.
I loved Yetis. This is what I will say. Podcasting is extremely saturated right now. It's very popular. I don't think that's a bad thing. Mm-hmm. I do think that everybody has something to offer to some extent when it comes to talking. This is what I will say though. You would be shocked at how many people think they can do a podcast, and it's actually a lot harder than you'd think. Why? Because you have to be a yapper to your core, bitch. Like when I tell you, like, that's why I said, like, anyone can talk or like make sillies. Can you talk for an hour straight with no help and no prompt? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
I could.
That I absolutely could. The amount of times, like I literally was telling Carrie last night, I was like telling her jokingly about Billy. I was like, sometimes I'll talk at Billy, like he'll just listen to me, and I'll talk for an hour straight and he doesn't say anything. Yeah. He just listens to me like the whole time, and then he goes, oh wow. Like he like gives me obviously acknowledgement that he's listening to me, but like he offers nothing, and then he goes, what was that first thing you were telling me? Like, and I go, oh yeah, she unfollowed me. Isn't that crazy? I could just talk. No one could be in the room and I could be talking. You know what I'm saying? And that's an illness that I have personally.
That I have to navigate.
That is my cross to bear. Yeah. But I would just think really long and hard about what you want to accomplish by doing it. Because talking just to talk is one thing. But if you're like, you really want to contribute something, whether it's like, you know, commentary on art or like pop culture, or like you have a message you want to get across or something, like, or maybe you want to be funny, or, you know, I would just find something like find something that you really want to accomplish with podcasting first before you buy anything. Yeah. I always advise people to like really think about if that's really what you want to do and if that's the medium you want to try before you buy anything, right?
Because for us, like, we've always wanted to do something like this because we think we're funny and we make each other laugh. So that's why, like, how do you come up with ideas? You watch the podcast, right? Like the first 40 minutes, it's an hour episode. The first 40 is us just talking about something fucking dumb that we did.
Yeah, like we source y'all.
Yeah.
Which we love and appreciate, and honestly helps us a lot. Like we really enjoy how much, but most of that is just because we wanted to engage with y'all. Like it's genuinely just a community based thing. Like we just really enjoy hearing from y'all and we love y'all. But past that, like, y'all watch the episodes, most of the shit is just us talking
about, like, that's what I'm saying.
Like literally the last episode we were joking about putting a vibrator in Barbasol. Like that has nothing to do with y'all. Like that's just something that we're just laughing our ass off because that's what we find funny. You know what I mean? So I would just say to really think about what it is you want to accomplish first, how you want to accomplish that. Do you want it to be a solo one? Do you want it to be a duo? Do you want it to be multiple people? If you do multiple people, where are you going to film it? How often are you going to film it? Like, there's a lot of logistics that go into a podcast. I think because it's so saturated and because so many creators have podcasts now, I have fucking 2. So like, I'm not like dogging out podcasting in any way, shape, or form. I love the 2 shows that I do, like, very much so, and I enjoy them. But as you can see, like, I have 2, and both of my shows are completely different. They're very different from each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, because it wouldn't make sense for me to double dip if I wasn't able to like differentiate them. Does that make sense?
They're 2 very different shows. Yeah.
Well, not just shows how much of a fucking yapper I am, because I can provide enough for both shows that come out once a week. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I would narrow down your focus, like what it is you want to accomplish and why podcasting specifically. And then once you figure out that kind of stuff and logistics and everything, then you can look into buying equipment. Like, what's it going to be called? Like, where are you going to post it? Who's going to edit it? There's like a whole, like,
some of you guys think I'm a joke on this show.
Not even.
Just kidding.
But we are a literal business. Like, this is a business that the 2 of us own together, and we are partners in it. And we have a whole team underneath this business that support this business. We have an editor, we have a Patreon person, we have an agent, we have a manager. Like, there's just so many logistics that go into it. So just be very, very, very certain that you want to do this and how and why. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then as far as equipment goes, I honestly have always been of the mindset that if what you're saying is strong enough to hold itself, it doesn't really matter what kind of tools you have.
There is a YouTuber I used to really like that is super problematic, so I'm not going to name him, but he did say it doesn't matter what I do this with, like, I'm going to make good content.
Period.
So like, you don't need like like we film on a camera now. I don't know if you guys know this. We used to film on my phone.
Yeah, on an iPhone.
And I would set it up and have a little mirror behind it so I can make sure it was recording the entire time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and even like
we used to start on Zoom.
Yeah, like, my TikToks, like, I film all that shit in app. Like, I don't have a fancy camera. I edit in there. I edit that shit in TikTok's editor. Like, it really doesn't matter.
She has from the very beginning when I don't even know what it looked like in there because I didn't make TikToks at that time.
And I've even told Jason, I'm like, dude, the TikTok editor has gone so much better. Like, it used to be way harder to do, and now it's a lot easier. And so my point being, like, if the content is strong enough, it won't matter. Like, what kind of, how expensive your equipment is. Because some people are like, oh, I need to buy the most expensive camera.
No, it's about lighting. It's about the content. It's not about the quality.
That does not determine
the content.
It doesn't determine success, and it doesn't determine whether or not you'll grow an audience. Like, it doesn't determine any of that. So that's why I said the most important thing is, why do I want to do it, and like, what am I trying to accomplish by doing it? You know what I'm saying? But I wish you the best if you try it.
I know, I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did that before we started our podcast. We were very intentional about.
Yeah. That's why and it has drastically shifted. Yeah, if you
watch old episodes,
if you watch like our first couple, it has drastically shifted what we used to do versus what we do now, because this just fits us better. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Trial and error. It's all part of it.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one's from Janeth. She asked how to be more okay with going out and doing things alone. I'm fine being alone. It's just the safety part and the anxiety from it.
Oh man, I mean,
you don't get to do stuff alone anymore.
I never get to do anything alone. I was gonna say I'm with y'all. Like, I'm in the same. Let me know if y'all have any tips for me.
Yeah, I went to the mall the other day by myself. I've never been to the mall by myself, and it was really scary.
I loved doing that by myself. I loved going places by myself.
I don't mind going to Target.
I can't anymore,
Sephora,
but I used to love it.
I don't want to go. The mall is just so much scarier.
I loved doing that. I can't anymore. But I mean, honestly, I think tips would be. So I've start small.
Yeah, like go grocery shopping or something. Like,
or go to lunch by yourself.
You know, like I'll watch girls like do grocery stocks and they're wearing headphones. I've done that. It's scary because I can't hear what everyone's doing.
I love doing that, but I alwaw keep one off.
Yeah, so so if you're gonna do that, that's what I was gonna say is keep one of your ears out.
Yeah.
Or turn the soundproof off, because I do that too, and then have my music really low.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I do.
Or I do a cord headphone, and I don't give a damn what anybody says. No one could ever take those from me. I'm gonna have cord headphones till I die. And a cord headphone works great because it's like you could keep one in, and it could still be pretty loud, but you could still hear, and it's attached to my shit, so no one can take it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that, what I'm gonna say is like pretty relevant to anything, but like no one's looking at you. If that's what makes you worried about when you're going out, like, oh, look at that dork eating by herself. Like, no one's thinking that about you.
And if they are, honestly, I think it's wonderful when people eat alone. And honestly, when you're in a really walkable city like New York or like Chicago or something, or even LA is not that walkable, but if you're in certain parts, it can be. Like, everybody's doing that. Everybody's like walking around with headphones on. Everybody's shopping alone.
People doing solo dates. I see them all the time. Yeah.
I think start small. That's a good tip. I would say
like go get coffee by yourself and then
like start small, work your way up to bigger things.
Or you could like bring activities to do.
Like bring a book or a coloring book or something. Yeah. Or something to work on, something that, or like you could even bring stuff like a journal or like a bullet journal or something. I think that would be cool too, because then it gives you a task, so then you don't feel as like exposed when you're just sitting there. You know what I mean? Because if you're like, oh, I sat here to do work or something, I sat here to do. It's kind of like when you're in college. You know, like in college, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go do my work I'm gonna take my laptop and I'm gonna work on my homework at the cafe or something like that.
I never did that. I did everything in my room because I was terrified of people looking at me and thinking I was a dork. That's what I'm telling you. No one thought that.
Go back in time? Did you come from the past and write that and submit it?
It's a future. It's past me warning me.
I used to do that shit all the time in college. Like, and honestly,
like even getting food in college by myself because I refused to make friends in the first like few months I was living there. I would power walk and get everything done, go back to my room, eat in my room, watch my show.
You're crazy.
I know. That's why my mom bought me a bunch of snacks when I moved in, like Nutella and like bread and stuff. I ate all of that the first week. And my mom goes, have you been like going to like the dining halls and stuff? I go, no. She's like, I'm paying for that. Go use it. And I was like, but people are there and I don't have friends and I go by myself.
You know what's funny is like I loved eating alone in college, mostly because I could wear my headphones and I could just listen to whatever I wanted or watch whatever I wanted, like on YouTube or something. I could
watch as many Zoella vlogs as I wanted.
Yeah, for real. I could watch the London Vlog Squad or whatever the fuck. But I remember one of the first times I ate alone in college. I went, like in the school cafeteria or whatever. I like went and ate by myself and I was just eating. And then I got approached by a guy. He came up to me and he asked me what my name was and I told him. And then he goes, I mean, I guess I just wanted to come up because I always see you when I eat here. I had no idea. Like, who he was. I've never seen
this man
before. He goes, every time I've come here, you've been here and we're always alone. And then he was like,
wait, when was this, college?
Yeah, this was my sophomore year of college.
What restaurant was it?
It was the cafeteria attached to one of the dorms.
You're like okay, well, maybe because we all live in the dorms
and I literally was like, and the way he was talking was like, and this is me I'm not making this up, like he was acting like it was like fate. You know what I mean? He's like, every time I've come here, you've been alone too. And like, this is like the fourth time.
It's kismet.
Yeah, like it was our meet cute. And I literally
told the universe yesterday, I said, God, if you bring her here again tomorrow at 9 a.m. where everyone's eating breakfast here because we all live in the dorms, then I will go up to her.
Mind you, I was eating lunch even though it was 9 a.m. because I just felt like eating lunch.
You guys, this is not a joke. If we go to any type of buffet, if there's a salad bar, you know who's first in line at the salad bar. It doesn't matter what. It could be 8 a.m. It could be 7 p.m., 1 p.m. You know who's in line at the fucking salad bar? Drew. You guys remember Soup Plantation?
You bet your ass at the beginning.
Speaking of Soup Plantation, that sounds so good. I miss her. Think about her every day.
Miss her.
You guys said there's a knockoff. I'm not going to. I want to go to the one. I told you on Euclid in Santa Ana.
Did I ask you if there's an equivalent, or did I ask you to bring back Soup Plantation?
Bring back the one next to the Costco and the Taco Bell on Euclid.
In Orange County.
In Santa Ana. No, but when you started Soup Plantation, she would we're like 5 years old. She's making the biggest salad you've ever seen.
And I do it again. And I will continue to do so.
It's 9 a.m. She's in the dining hall eating, I'm sure, the biggest salad you've ever seen.
Yeah, and a side of tots. I never forgot. I was like, salty and sweet.
One for each sweet tooth.
Salty and sweet.
You're disgusting.
Dude,
but honestly, I would eat that right now.
That sounds fire.
If someone made me a plate of that.
I made my own Caesar salad. Yeah. And I had a
Caesar salad?
Yeah.
Did you put chicken in there?
Yeah. I put chicken and croutons. I put some onions in there too because I like that.
The purple ones, yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah. And then I drizzled it with the Caesar, whatever cheese, all that.
Yeah.
Then I had a little bowl of tots next to me.
Dude. And a Diet Coke because it's 9 a.m.
Of course I did. Of course I fucking did. Oh, Diet Coke and a water. Did I ever drink the water?
No. It was
But
for aesthetics.
Did I ever drink the water? No. But I needed people to know that, sure, I could drink water.
Hey, I think about it sometimes, drinking water.
Yeah. And did I only drink it after I ran out of the soda? Yeah. Obviously.
And then when I got tired of that, I got another soda.
Then I was like, well, I'm sick of pretending. I'm going to go refill my soda. So.
Did you ever, and be honest, you know, like reusable water bottles got like really big when we were in college?
Yes, I told you.
Did you fill it with
never
soda?
seen. No. I didn't even have a hydro.
Oh, okay.
In college,
okay.
yeah. No, hydros became huge when I moved there.
Yeah.
But do you remember when I told you I was like, I've never seen so many people willingly drink water.
Yeah, and
I've never seen it in my life.
I told you I had the same reaction, and I don't even like soda that much.
Yeah, I was shocked to my core. Because I was thinking, like, my dad's not here. I'm going to drink as many sodas as I want.
Yeah, we remember the story. We remember.
So, anyways, this guy literally was like, I just feel like it's fate.
And he goes, and let me guess, Caesar salad and tots. Oh, it's classic. You always eat that.
If he was eating it, I would have invited him to join me.
No, I'm saying he knows your order like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude.
And let me guess what you're eating. Caesar salad and tots with a soda.
Again, huh?
Water on the side. Don't even touch it.
That's classic her.
Just like I told you, did Billy realize how you eat? And he did.
Oh, God. Horror. Shock. Guttural shock.
What if he said that to you? And you always drink between every bite. What if he...
Then I would have been scared.
Get away from me.
But I remember he was like telling me like as if we were like meant to be.
Okay. Then sorry, I keep cutting off. What did you say?
I was just like, this is, again, I was a different person back then. But also I don't owe anything to these fucking men. So I don't give a fuck. But I literally, after he finished talking the first like 2 minutes, I was like, are you talking to me? I literally was like, because at first I thought, I was like, wait a second. Because I had never.
Because you were watching your show and then you go.
That was the first thing I said. And then he laughed like I was kidding.
Oh, man. Don't worry, guys. She's just giving me the business. Look at you, always giving me the
business.
business.
And then I go, I mean, and he goes, come on. Like, he was like laughing and he's like, come on. Like, you're telling me you haven't noticed? I'm not kidding. And then I go, have I noticed you are always here when I'm here? No, I haven't. But I mean, I'm inclined to believe you. Like, I mean, and I go, but the frequency with which you're saying I've seen you here. I mean, I haven't been here at all this week, and it was like Thursday, and I was like, so you might be confusing me with someone else, but I mean,
no, it's not.
And he goes,
I could never forget.
Yeah, and he literally goes, no, it is you.
He goes, don't speak,
don't fight it,
just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Just let the music take us where it may.
And then they wonder why we hate them. Like, they do shit like that, and then they wonder why we hate them.
So he said, no, it's you.
He was like, no, it is you. And I go, all right, well, I'm not going to convince you, so. And I was just kind of like, okay. And then he goes,
that guy that's like, I know we've met. And I went, okay.
I know, because it's just like, what am I going to fight you on?
And then last weekend, that happened to me again. Someone said, have we met before? And I had to tell them, no, stop doing that to me. I don't know you. Well, that one, I didn't knock it out. But the other one, I was like, it was like over and over again.
I just like was like, okay, well, and he was like, I mean,
mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, like, and I was
seat taken.
And I literally, he did go. He's like, should we eat together? Or like, it was like this, like,
he said that.
It was like cornball-y, like fucking, mind you, my plate was scraped to the bottom, bitch. Like, I was done. So I was like, I just finished and I have class. But like, maybe I'll see you around. Like, if I see you again, like,
that's
then
crazy.
And then when I got up, I was like, if I see you again, then we'll know for sure. You know what I mean?
And then you never ate there ever
and he
again.
was like, and then I was just like, and then I left in a bad mood.
Well, now you ruined my lunch. It's 9 a.m.
God, I can't even fucking eat by myself.
You ruined my first lunch. It's 9 a.m.
It's just like sometimes, like the way men act like they don't just constantly bother us. It's just out of my, it's just out of my purview. I just will never understand.
I know. I told you guys that guy that made me go on a date with him, and I didn't want to, and he sat on my bed and touched my pillow. Okay, say it again.
I said, dude, did you see her like on my pillow, dude?
You guys.
When Dason shook me awake in the hotel room because she needed to tell me that she saw a girl sit on near her pillow and put her arm on it, and she was like, she's having a panic attack because she can't use it anymore.
Touch my pillow. Even my vacation pillow. I posted a...
Dude, she was... Mind you, okay, we're sharing a hotel room. This is after I worked the Oscars.
And that was my vacation pillow, by the way.
Yeah, okay, we're sharing a hotel room. This is after I worked. And so, like, Dayson's sleeping in one bed, me and Billy are in the other bed. And then, like, she hadn't said anything all night. Like, we got back from our event. Yeah. We changed, took our makeup off, all that shit, showered. And then I'm, like, falling asleep. I'm exhausted. I'm, like, falling asleep. And Dason goes, dude. And I turn over, and she's standing above me. And she goes, forgot to tell you this. Did you see her touch my pillow? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, I'm mad.
And she goes, those people that were in here earlier, one of them was touching my pillow. Did you see her? And I was like, no, I didn't see her. And then she was like, now I can't use it. How am I supposed to? She's like, how am I supposed to sleep? And I was like, I don't know this.
And I was mad, and I had to use a hotel pillow. Actually, no, I took a towel from the bathroom and put it on the pillow.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She's like, dude, forgot to tell you this. Did you see her touch my pillow? I actually didn't, and I'm not kidding. If I did, I would have told her to stop. Because I know how she is about that pillow. Like, I know how she is about the pillow. Dude, she doesn't even let me use her pillow. When we were in
Hawaii, and Donovan was helping me get those dead roaches out of my room, I told him, you can stand on the bed, but do not, in fact, hand me my pillow. And then I moved it. Don't touch my pillow. I hate it. I don't care who even if I'm dating someone, don't sleep. I used to date someone. Do not sleep on my pillow.
No,
sleep on your pillow.
Dason doesn't let me touch her pillow. No. Like, she doesn't let anybody touch her pillow.
Not even my mom. Yeah. My mom, I would let touch like whatever. I don't care. Yeah. My mom, I don't care if she touches my stuff. But she can't touch my pillow either.
Nobody can.
No.
I showed Dason this meme that said, whenever I'm at someone's house and they hand me a blanket, I smell it because you're not about to have me wrapped up in ass.
You guys, because I'm so weird about smells. Like a fucking dog. Like, I can't sleep here. It's not home.
Honestly, yeah, she's real weird about that.
Yeah.
Like, her crate has to stay smelling the same. You know what I'm saying?
Please do not diagnose me in the comments. I beg of you, please.
You know what's funny is whenever it's very similar. When I wash a Squid's linens, whenever I wash his stuff, he follows me all the way to the washer, and he'll stand and stare at that washer while I'm putting it in there.
Yeah, because now it's ruined.
And he gets so cracky about it. Like,
the difference between me and him is I don't smell like a wild animal, so I don't have to worry about that.
Neither does he. Sometimes he does. The only time he did was when he had surgery, and then he couldn't take a bath.
Smells like a wild boar.
Yeah, he smells like a wild animal in there. But it's literally because he got fixed and he got his little surgeries.
Yeah, and then he couldn't clean him. Well, he doesn't really. He couldn't
clean himself because he had to wear the cone all day. Yeah. And then he couldn't get baths because his stitches had to be removed. Dude, he did smell crazy. Yeah. He smelled like a wild, like literal boar in the wilderness. He smelled crazy. But whenever I wash his stuff, when I take it to the water, he literally goes like, it feels like that Bob's Burgers audio.
She's like, what are you doing with my stuff?
What are you doing with my stuff? Yeah, that's literally.
Oh, nothing.
And and he's literally going.
That's me with my pillow.
Like, he hops like that around me while I'm putting them in there, and he watches me so carefully. Even Squid has specific blankets he likes to lay on the couch, and then he'll tell us when he wants us to put them out for him.
Me and Squid, twin for real.
Even those, when I wash them, he follows me again. And he's, what are you doing with my stuff?
What are you doing with my stuff?
That's how Dason is.
Same.
When I was in the bathroom the other day, Billy said, Squid thinks that's your crate.
Yeah, I was here.
That's why he always comes in and he goes.
He knows exactly where to find you. Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Like, release her from her crate.
Yeah, he's like, it's after 9 a.m.
You can come out now. It's breakfast time. Okay, we're gonna do this last one. This one's from Christy. She said, "Hi there. I wanted to ask your opinions on taking your partner's last name or not once you get married. I love my last name and I feel really connected to it. Being the only child of my immigrant parents, I'm proud of my last name. My boyfriend has reassured me plenty of times that I should keep it, and he'll support me through it. It's all so complex, but yeah, thank you. And I love you both, and I will be seeing you on tour."
Woo! Honestly, whatever floats your boat. Like, if that's what you want, keep it. Hyphenate it. If you love your partner like so much that you would also like to take their last name, like your boyfriend, then I would just hyphenate it if you want to keep yours, because then you have a really long last name, but who cares?
Yeah, because my brother's the only one that like technically gets to take my dad's last name.
Yeah.
So, but being gay, I get to do whatever I want.
Absolutely.
I think right now I would want to keep my last name, but I could consider hyphenating it probably.
Yeah, and honestly, Billy and I have talked about it a lot too, and he doesn't care either way. But I'll probably hyphenate mine.
Yeah,
to be honest, because I like my last name and I want to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hyphenate mine probably.
Yeah, especially because my last name is so important to me because my dad. So.
Same. And mine is so like, and honestly, like my last name and Billy's like, I'm gonna have the longest last name ever, but I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. Say the whole thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And everything.
And make them say the whole thing.
Yeah,
too.
and everything y'all know about me. You think I'm not gonna force people to do that shit? Please.
Come on
now.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know me at all. It honestly, I love the idea of hyphenated ones. I love the idea of like, even I've seen some couples, like some heterosexual couples, where the man's taken her last name. I've seen that. I think it's cool if you want to take his and keep his. It's really. I truly believe, like, as long as it's autonomous and consensual, whatever it is you want to do and what makes you feel best, that's what you should do.
100%.
Regardless, it doesn't matter. So, and there's so the whole system of it is so archaic that it truly is like you could do whatever you want.
Yeah,
you could get rid of both of your last names and make up a new one if you really wanted to.
That's true.
You could combine them. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen people pick new names entirely. I've seen people keep,
which is kind of cute because you get to pick it together for your family. Yeah,
so. I think that's really cool too. So it's like whatever works best for you and feels the best, then you should do that. And I think it's great that your boyfriend is so supportive and he doesn't care either way. Because if men get weird about that shit, you're a fucking weirdo. Okay, misogynist. Yeah. Oh, you want to own me? Then you start getting mad.
Yeah,
that's what you do then. But like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just so like. You could also just keep your name and he could keep his and you could just be a married couple. Like, you don't have to change names at all. I was
gonna say that too, yeah.
You don't want to. So, I mean, I think that's great, especially if you're the only child of your immigrant parents. I that would mean a lot to me too.
Yeah.
And we've talked a lot about it on here. Last names are super important in our culture. Like, they mean a lot and they hold a lot of weight, and they also tell people where you're from. So a lot of times when you meet people and you've never met them before, they ask you what your last name is because they want to know, because if they a lot of last names we were familiar with, so they'll know where you're from, who your grandparents are, who your parents are. So like, last names are real identifiers. And
or if you're my dad, he knows your cousin because he went to high school
exactly
with him. Yeah,
we're very like a lot of our culture, cultural history and everything is embedded in our names. So like, that's why I've always told people when men purposely butcher my last name, or they call me Drew Buffalo instead of Offwallow, it's fucking racist. Like, I've said that so many times.
Or when that girl did it.
Yeah, or when that girl was laughing at it. Her too. So that shit's racist. It's a microaggression. Yeah. So I say do whatever makes you feel fucking awesome. And I think having a boyfriend that's super supportive of it, I think that's great too. So I'm gonna hyphenate mine.
Yeah, I'll probably hyphenate mine.
That's my plan as of right now.
We'll see if they're worth it to hyphenate it though. Whoever she is.
Yeah, because you're a lesbian, so you could just keep yours and then she could keep hers. Yeah, period.
Or take mine, babe.
Oh yeah, that's tea.
Okay, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. Do you have anything else you want to share?
No.
Okay. Make sure, again, get tickets to tour. They are dwindling down. There are a lot of cities that are running out. I think like DC, Boston.
It's like,
and like Philly.
Okay. Yeah, LA, New York.
Well, LA sold out.
LA sold out. Okay, so New York, Philly, Boston, DC.
Yeah.
Austin. And then I think Houston too. That one's a little
down.
All of those ones are like, there's barely any left, which is fucking crazy.
So please don't mess around.
Yeah.
Don't mess around. So get your tickets to tour. Buy Drew's book. And subscribe to the Patreon.
Y'all saw the advice questions. We be doing shit like that all the time.
Don't you wish you could have been included?
Also, so many of you had FOMO from the Hawaii vlog and joined the Patreon. Woo! Won't regret it.
We're happy to have you.
We're happy to have you. Welcome. Welcome, sisters.
Dude, someone said on the Patreon we should do... Welcome to the brotherhood. That we should film cooking content. What would we cook together?
No.
These nuts. You don't want to cook?
My idea of cooking is cooking mama.
Or overcooked. The hell is that? Or we're cooking and it's just you putting a plate of hot, not even a plate. She never takes a plate out to get her hot chips. She just sticks her hand in the bag.
Because it's my house and I'll do what I want in it.
And she goes, do you want any Cheez-Its? Has been digging her hand in that box the whole day. Anyways.
And does that ever stop anyone?
We'll cook for you guys our favorite Alex ramen. We'll make Alex make us ramen.
Yeah. My idea of cooking for y'all is I will pre-make the ramen and I'll eat it in front of you. That's my... Honestly, the only type of cooking I would want to do is playing Overcooked.
Okay, which we are going to do, guys. I'm going to figure it out.
Or we can have Billy cook for us and we'll just sit here and make jokes.
And we'll talk. Oh, okay, let's do that. I like that better.
I'll just fucking yap like I was born to do. Guys, chat, one more thing. we have a book club, and the members
We're in 2 book clubs.
We're in 2 different book clubs, and the
one
members
is about witch books.
Yeah, one is about witch books. The other one is about fairy smut. Is what it is. Okay?
What are you gonna do?
But here's what I will tell you: the people in my fairy smut book club are fucking lagging. They're taking forever.
Name them.
Okay, my 2 resident
Name
whites,
them.
Carrie and Alex, and Dason.
What?
All 3 of them are lagging, right? And then the other day, I literally was texting Alex yesterday, and I was telling her, I feel like Ariel in The Little Mermaid. My voice has been stolen, and it's sitting in a shell around some bitch's neck, and I can't yap about these fucking books because none of you guys are finished yet.
Don't care.
Sick to my stomach. I literally told them I'm going to do a reading log, and I'm going to put a prize at the end of it.
A pizza party.
And then whoever fills their bar fastest gets a pizza party.
Gets to go to the treasure box.
Gets to pick something from the treasure box. I was going to say, you get to pick something from the treasure box.
Stupid. Okay. Well, other than that, so we've been reading. Yeah. We've been reading.
I'm all up on that.
We've
Kindle.
been reading and we've been watching TV. That's what we've been doing. Other than that,
wait. I read all the ACOTAR books. Yeah. And I think I'm going to start Throne of Glass soon, or Fourth Wing. Got them both. I kind of read, but yeah. Anyways, that's in my book club. And in case anyone's wondering, I finished and I'm waiting for everyone else.
For ACOTAR.
So
I'm still in book 3, Alex.
No, Dason's on book 1.
I'm on book 3. Alex isn't going to watch this far. This is a test to see if Alex watches the whole podcast. Don't tell her that we told her this. Okay. Other than that, we love you and we hope you have a great week. Bye.
Bye.